Orion Vincent here from Terminators Hockey Club. I'm with Alti of the Terminators. Alti, this is your first year as a Terminator. First and foremost, how's it feel joining an absolute legendary team?
Terrific, man. Love it.
Love to have you on board. What's the game plan going into another team that we've never seen here tonight, the Dawgs?
Well, just get those pucks deep and, just keep on trying, and that's all we can do.
That's right, Alti. The Terminators are on a little bit of a losing streak. We're hoping to turn it around here tonight. A couple quick fun questions for you before I let you go. Clearly you like food. What's your favorite fast food joint of all time?
I just did Popeyes today, so we'll get that out on the ice there for us for sure.
You can't go wrong with Popeyes. Alti, last question here. Who's your favorite hockey player?
Oh, Mario Lemieux.
What a beauty. Thanks a lot, Alti, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, brother.
Welcome back to another classic Terminators matchup. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the Terminators versus the Dawgs. Live from Planet Ice Delta in beautiful Delta, British Columbia, this is Beer League. With me, classic co-host, Sean Simonson.
Hello and welcome back to another installment of Terminators Hockey. It's terrible as always, but they're trying to turn it around this time. They've been on a little bit of a losing streak, like you were saying earlier there in the interview with Nate Alternate, one of the Terminators' newest players. But yeah, anyhow, in goal for the Terminators, we have a guy by the name of Da Silva. And he's going to be holding down the pipes for the Terminators tonight. The other end is Seymour for the Dawgs.
I'm excited, Simonson. We've never seen the Dawgs here. Alti's definitely feeling full off of that chicken that he ate prior to the game. So you know he's got to have a lot of energy, ready to go, ready to get the show on the road with the Terminators versus the Dawgs.
Let's jump right into it. There's no need for face-offs anymore to start things off.
No, there's not, Simonson, but Da Silva comes in and has a save, and that's how we're going to start things off.
All right, here is Slim Tug, the people's champ, coming and trying to send it up through the neutral zone out of his zone, but he couldn't do it. It's the captain of the team, Smiley, with a pass that doesn't quite make it over to Slim Tug, and then it's taken by the Dawgs. They fire it. First save made by Da Silva, but it's all Dawgs barking around with that puck right now. And there's an interception by Donnie Chang, but he can't control the puck. Neither can Eric, but it gets onto Donnie Chang's stick again. Back to Eric. Goes for a backhand move, Deke, and he could not put it in.
Well, Simonson, let's run this back. Brought to you by Terminator, sponsored by Slappy, and I think Eric just thought Donnie was over on the back door. He fed him a pass when he clearly should have shot. No idea what he was thinking there, Simonson. One too many slappies pregame.
Oh, absolutely. Dustpan Dennis with the shot on goal there. It's directed to the far side corner. Puck comes around behind the net of the Dawgs goal. And the Dawgs captain has it. He fires it up, down through the neutral zone, and it's good for an icing.
Let's bring this all the way back down into the Dawg zone, Simonson, as Brock comes in to help collect out the faceoff. Has a shot just over the head of Seymour. Brock going to collect it on the far side, getting pressured by Mr. Wilson, but it's Rebreck who feeds the puck over to Wilson. Looks like he's got a C on his jersey. Mr. Wilson gains his own of the Terminators right there. Going around Anzinger, a nice D-work by Anzinger. Got that stick and shook that puck loose.
Yeah, he was able to get a hold of it, but there's a shot from the point by the Dawgs. That one's directed to the near side corner, and it's a do-over and another excellent pad save, but the rebound is gobbled up and put into the back of the house by No Soul.
No soul, Simonson. He's got no soul because he just scored. Let's run it back. Sponsored by Slappies. There's a shot by McConaughey. First save by Da Silva, and No Soul comes in on the near side, has a sharp angle shot, and he strips the soul of Da Silva, so now he's got a soul.
Absolutely. There we go. 1-0 for the Dawgs. They strike first blood in this matchup between the Dawgs and the Terminators.
7 minutes left to go in the first period here, Simonson, as Pope collects the puck in the Terminator zone right over to Brock on the near side, who was looking for a Terminator. No go, intercepted by Phillips. Phillips walks in, nice little dangle, has a shot, fires it just wide. Brock the cock going after it on the near side corner, getting pressured by 16. Beaver doesn't like, actually Beaver's attracted to cock, Simonson.
I don't know whether he is or if he had a choice or not, but anyhow, let's get back into this play. Puck squirts out to De Silva. Another pad save. Puts it into the corner. There's Alternate. He goes to try to get it out of the zone, but it's held in by the Dawgs with another shot towards the net. It's behind the net there. Pope rings it around onto the tape of Brock Richardson, and now he turns into Devin.
It's magic here. That happens here on the highlight reel of the Terminators. It's an edited highlight reel, but it's also live. It's a mystery, and there's a huge save by Seymour.
Yeah, Donnie, the dangler, couldn't dangle his way right into the back of the net there. It gives it to Devin. He takes a shot right into the mitt, and Seymour holds on to it for the whistle. Donnie goes at it again. He's got Slim Tug trailing, looking for a rebound, but yet again, Seymour mountains.
Simonson, is that an old school mask that Seymour's wearing? Because something about him gives me that nostalgic feel, and there's a big glove save by Seymour. That glove looks pretty small, almost like a baseball glove, Simonson.
Seymour, more like Archer's Urbe from the San Jose Sharks way back in the day.
Right? That's what I'm thinking, Simonson. Maybe Felix Potvin from back in the day. And that's the end of the first period. 1-0, the Dawgs over the Terminators.
There we go. So the Terminators, they're trailing by 1, but they're going to have to check it out here. They're leading in shots according to the scoreboard. But back to the action. The Dawgs have the puck, dump it into the far side corner. Pope goes after it, and he fires it off the boards up to Devin. Can't control the pass. He gets a little bit of help from Coach.
Oh, that's actually Porcina, Simonson. He's a player now. We kicked him out of the net, as we should. But you know what? He's a teammate right there, and he goes down. A beauty teammate at that. And there's a penalty on the play, interference. The ref's calling that on Porcina. And it looks like Porcina's still on the ice. I don't know if this is some kind of dramatic effect or if he's just flopping around like he used to be in between the crease, Simonson.
Yeah, that could be it. Let's have a slappy replay here. It slaps just like that interference call there on Porcina for the Terminators.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why he should have got hurt there. I think that was just pure drama. Maybe he was trying to draw the penalty, but he got one himself.
Yeah, and there you go. He gets some time to rest and heal up a little bit for 2 minutes. Okay, the puck is dumped in there, and it is the Dawgs that have it slowly advancing out of their own zone. They turn back, ring it around the boards. It's Big Pex coming down low below the goal line, using the big body of his to protect the puck to Simonson's shot, and it's saved. And Nate goes after it. He can't get it. Brock Richardson has it. Now he throws it towards the net with a floppy shot, and as Snipes Wesley style goes and gives it back to the point, and it's Pex again, walks it in, takes a shot. There's a save by Seymour. Rebound is on the Terminator stick. Back to Brock at the point, down to Pex in the corner, into the slot, but it's intercepted. Back to Brock with a half clap, and it is tipped in front of the net by Pex, who is still working to get that puck, and the Dawgs get it and clear it out of the zone.
Really, really good work by the Terminators there in the power play. That was a huge tip by Pex below the bar. If he would have put that in, it would have counted, and it looks like it's not a power play, Simonson. Sorry, my bad. It was a coincidental. Oh, my goodness, and another save, and that's what matters as we run it back. Brought to you by the Terminators, but sponsored by Slappies.
Yeah, slap this. There's a shot that Donnie just whacked at, and it goes into the glove, but Seymour, he bobbled it a little bit, but he falls down, and then the Dawgs get the puck and get out of harm's way. But it's Donnie bursting with this bunch of speed back in, and another swift glove-like movement.
Green, is that Kirk McLean? No, because he would be stacking the pads if it was. But this kid has a glove on him, Simonson. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's putting it out there, and everybody now, they want to try to beat it. It seems like it's a magnet to shoot to that side of the net.
You'd think if a goaltender has that good of a glove, you'd try to avoid it, but it doesn't look like the Terminators know how to do anything strategic. And there's a goal by the Dawgs, a sloppy one at that, as they take a 2-0 lead. And we're going to have to get a closer look at this as we run the old sloppy slap back here in the instant replay. Number 44, Phillips, feeds it to 2-7, Albi, right back to Phillips, and Phillips curved his blade, pointed it upward, and just kind of lobbed it behind De Silva. I think that's going to be one that De Silva wants back, Simonson.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That one, you were talking about how the Terminators, they weren't looking too great there a moment, and then instantly you see the results. And here we go again. It's the Dawgs, number 5 with the shot. De Silva with the save. The puck gets rung around the boards down behind the Terminators net. It's the Dawgs in control of it. They're all over that puck. They throw it out to the point, but they can't hold the zone. So it's number 4 for the Dawgs. Reed back, and he goes... throws it over to his partner, sends one up right onto the tape of the captain of the Terminators, who puts his head down, starts skating with the flow going, and he protects the puck, goes around the net, tries a wraparound, but he couldn't squeak it home. Sends it over to Brock, and there's a big save.
Wow, that was a nice play by Simonson and Brock combined. It's like you're watching them in 2009 when the Terminators first formed by Coach Orion Vincent, who is now the full-time cameraman. As we go back in the action, Brock the Cock moves into the dog zone on the back, and the puck was right there, and Pax couldn't connect Simonson. There was no Wi-Fi signal.
No Wi-Fi at all. No, the whole thing had gone out. It was a power outage all around. The wind was blowing. He was swinging at nothing, just blowing wind.
Yeah, that's what happens, Simonson. And Pex is really known to blow wind in all aspects of his body. Here you go. Donnie comes in, has a shot and a big shoulder save by Seymour.
Yeah, gets his shoulder way up there as the Donnie was coming in fast with speed. And here we go. We got Donnie yet again on his own blue line. He sends it up to Dustpan Dennis, but there's an interaction that stops him from getting the puck on his tape. Now the Dawgs have it down in their zone. 9 starts the breakout pass to 14. 14 through the neutral zone up to another guy on his team. They're coming in. He goes for the shot.
Oh.
Big time save by De Silva right when the Terminators need it. Trailing by 2 in the second period.
Yeah, De Silva's known to make a few saves as he gets scored on, Simonson. He made me eat my words, and I retract everything I just said about De Silva making saves as the Dawgs go up 3-0, and we run it back, sponsored by Slappies.
It slaps. Here we go. There's the first save made by De Silva. He was looking kind of good there, but Terminators get caught standing still, not picking up a man. And then it's thrown out front. 1 whack, 2 whacks, and that one is the one that gets past De Silva.
Well, you know, Simonson, I got to give De Silva some credit here. That first whack was a whiff. That might have thrown De Silva out of position. He got the second whack in. He might have already been off his axis, and that's why it went in.
Absolutely. 5:05 remaining in the second period. Brock the Cock goes for a little spin move, but it looks like there was a little stick interaction in his feet as he was doing the move, and there's going to be a tripping penalty called on the Dawgs.
Yeah, well, Brock thought he was hard there and erect, but clearly he was soft and a wimp, and he's going to have to go, the other guy's going to have to go sit.
51 is going to go and sit in the sin bin.
Dosange. Back in the action we go. It's Donnie. Donnie coming in. 1-on-1. Oh, and he got tripped up by Seymour, and the referee caught that one. That was a clear trip. The goalie's going to get the penalty, so they're going to have to get a player to take that.
Yeah, here's Donnie on the Slappy slapback replay.
Oh, that might have been number 9, actually, Simonson. Number 9, Nakagawa, came in and slashed Donnie. I thought initially it was the goaltender, Seymour. And now that I have a closer look, it is Nakagawa who's going to go sit for that. That was a hack.
Absolutely. I never seen that the first time either. Here's the Terminators on the power play, a 5-on-3. And now it's Pex with the puck. He fires one towards the net. It trickles by into the near side corner. Donnie collects it, throws it back to the point on the poke stick. He throws one towards the net. It's tipped. It bounces around, and it's right there.
And that's the end of the second period. The Terminators cannot bury with the puck on the line as the Dawgs retain a 3-0 lead going into the third.
Yeah, the Terminators were giving it their all right there, and they have the 5-on-3. They're applying pressure. Let's get back into it. Simonson has the puck back in his own zone, looking for somebody. He decides to skate it up through the neutral zone, head up all the way, let us flow, and drop past the dustpan with a big shot and a save yet again by Seymour with a big blocker.
You gotta give Seymour some credit here this game, Simonson. He's really pulling out every weapon in his arsenal to shut down the Terminators so far.
There you go, De Silva with another pad save there, and a shot goes behind the net. Simonson there to interfere with a dog, and then it comes to Donnie, throws it up into the neutral zone. There's nobody there on the near side wing. There is somebody, the People's Champ, with a slap shot. Not very hard, though, right into the midsection of the defender of the Dawgs as the puck is sent back down into the Terminator zone. Simonson Smiley collects it, sends it up, and it's chipped off the tape of dustpan to Donnie. Goes into the net with this pad stacking from the 80s and 90s.
There's the Kirk McLean saves that I was talking about earlier as the Dogs turn it right back around the other way. Alibi was looking for an alibi. Couldn't find it, though. The People's Champ feeds it over to Donnie. Donnie in the zone of the Dogs here. Donnie winds up, has a shot. Pad saved by De Silva as Donnie goes to collect the rebound on the near side. Trying to make a couple moves. The puck is just following him around as Devin lets it go. And Seymour, with those unorthodox saves, is making it work for him and his team.
Yeah, he's shutting down just like Seymour Mountain shuts down at 10 p.m. on a weekday.
And also pretty much 10 months out of the year because I don't know what's going on, Simonson.
Yeah, here we go. So now it's the Dogs with the puck. They have it. They take a second to figure out what's going on. Whiff on the pass. It's sent down into the Terminator zone. There's the captain with the puck. He sends it up, but it passes. Somehow gets to Max when it was off the boards and wide, and Max goes in and scores a goal!
There you go! Mad Max puts the Terminators on the board. I believe he went 5-0. They finally cracked the vault in which was Seymour, and we're going to have to run it back and really appreciate this, Simonson. Let's have a slappy slapback.
Okay, so there you go. Max Walther with the hard work from the Aaron pass off the boards that Simonson had fed him from his own zone. And with that hard work, he just went right to the net and just powered through the goaltender with that puck.
He's a power forward, Simonson. 3-1, the Dogs over the Terminators with 10 minutes left to go in this hockey game.
Brock the Cock comes over the offensive zone blue line, takes a shot into the shin pads of number 9 of the Dogs and is dumped out. And Simonson holds it in, gives it to Mad Max down low on the near side. He gets bodied a little bit. The Dogs get the puck to throw it out, but Simonson holds it in, throws one towards the net off Max's stick for a deflection. And it is saved and directed to the side of the net. Then the Dogs just cannot clear the puck as Big Pex comes through. Max goes chasing after that puck to try to maintain possession for the Terminators, but it's all Dogs now coming back the other way. And they take it, cut in through the slot, take a shot. De Silva scoops that one up.
That was a really nice save by De Silva. It was a glovey, Simonson. Dogs won the faceoff right back to the point to point, right over to number 9, Nakagawa, who lets it rip right in the crest of De Silva as he's starting to fill the puck. Dogs right back in at 44. Phillips right over to another Dog, firing it right into the crest again. And De Silva is really good with not allowing too many rebounds when that puck gets shot directly at him.
Yeah, that's good because the Terminators are terrible at clearing those rebounds.
They're horrible, Simonson. It's Phillips behind his own net for the Dogs. Phillips fires it over to his partner in crime on the far side as they dump it in 16. Beaver going to collect that puck. Beaver throws it towards the net, and another weak one scores on De Silva.
Well, kids at home, if you're watching, just throw pucks towards the net because anything can happen. Let's check it out on our Slappies replay here. So the puck is just thrown up on the number 16 stick, Beaver, and he just throws it towards the net and catches that sneaky little spot right behind the glove there and catches the far side inside post.
Yeah, Beaver took down the dam there. De Silva's going to be saying, damn, I want that one back when he watches this back. 4-1, the Dogs over the Terminators with just a couple minutes left to go in this hockey game.
Yeah, the Terminators, it's not looking good for them as Donnie Chang comes in through the offensive zone, takes a shot right off the glove, and that one is deflected behind the net. Donnie is really buzzing right now. He wants to get a taste right now, but it's held on to, and there's a whistle.
Simonson, we see all these other teams with fantastic goaltending. The Terminators have been having goaltending problems this year. The kind of goaltending that Seymour's putting on for the Dogs, that's what the Terminators are trying to find. Wow, that was a horrible shot. Number 14 ball. I don't know what happened there.
Not sure. There's another shot.
There's a save by De Silva. That's what we want to see in a goaltender for the Terminators.
That's what's needed right now. Donnie Chang making moves. There's Eric. Johansson, he takes a shot and finally scores. I'm sorry, I'm just lost for words because I never see him get an opportunity like that and follow through.
That's okay, Simonson. The stun factor is real whenever Eric scores. As we run it back, Sponsored by Slappies. There's a feed by Dustpan right over to Donnie. Donnie, look at this. He's trying to dangle. He loses the puck. Eric picks it up. And an absolute rocket, point blank with Seymour. He basically closed Seymour Mountain after that one, Simonson. It's all shut down for the season.
Oh, an avalanche went right down on Seymour right there.
It sure did.
But it may be a little too late here for the Terminators. There's 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. 4-2 is the score.
Look at the shots. 25-17 for the Terminators. Although when you watch this back, it doesn't feel like that, Simonson. So keep that in note that not all shots are good shots. And there's a good one, though, by Devin. Right in the crest of De Silva as they're peppering this goaltender right now. Terminators applying the pressure. Donnie on the near side fires it right over front. Devin can't get a handle on it, but it's Mr. Wilson who collects that puck for the Dawgs. Devin in a battle with Mr. Wilson. He's got the puck pinned up. Nice work by Dustpan to poke it loose, but it's Nolso who clears a zone for the Dawgs.
There we go. It's all the way down. The time is ticking on the clock. Terminators are running out of it. They need more. They're not getting any more. Pope advances the puck up to Dustpan Dennis. It's on the tape of Donnie, but he loses the puck at the blue line. The Dawgs have it, and they're just trying to kill it, but Donnie intercepts a pass, but now it's taken away. It's given it on to Devin. Devin has it, tries to give it to Donnie. It's scrambling around. It ends up on Donnie's stick. He goes in. He takes a shot.
Oh!
It's off of Simonson's stick and in.
Simonson gets a rare goal. We don't see him score much. That was really nice. He had a stick on the ice, ready to go. Donnie did all the work like usual, and Simonson just came to collect his dues right here as we run it back. A slappy slap back.
Here we go. Donnie with the full force going forward, and he was stick handling. He threw it to Simonson, and then it goes off of his stick and right into the back of the net. And that is going to put it at 4-3 with 40.8 seconds remaining.
The Terminators are attempting a comeback here, Simonson, and it's not looking so bad for them. Once upon a time, they were down 3-0. Now it's a 4-3 game. I mean, what do you say here, Simonson?
Well, I say they should pull the goalie and make sure that they keep the puck in deep here, as they're doing right now. The Terminators have it. It's ringing around the near side boards. Pex is using his body to protect the puck from two Dawgs coming in furious. Maybe they have rabies. I don't know. There's Brockcock. He has the puck. He's trying to get it behind. He gets bodied down to the ice, and
here's a call. Number 44, Phillips, is going to be going. I would assume for a boarding. A little bit of rough stuff. Donnie's getting in there. Pope's getting in there. Peck sizing him up. A little face wash by Pex right there. Good on Pex for jumping in, though. You got to give him credit here. The big guy for the Dawgs was picking on two of the smallest guys of the Terminators. Pex realized that, and he's like, okay, buddy, you want to go? Let's pick on someone your own size.
Yeah, let's have a Slappies replay right here. So there we go. Brock goes down a little soft, but that's Brock.
That was a little soft, Simonson. I don't even know if that should be a penalty, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. And then Brock gets up and he says, hey, I wasn't taking too kindly to that little shove there. I wasn't ready for it. That's why I folded like paper.
And watch the big guy right here. See, he just snaps on Donnie. He's like, oh, I'm way bigger than you. Pope gets in there. Now he's got two small guys. Thinks he's fine until Peck comes in to back up his teammates, and I love that. Look at Peck just mush his face into the glass. He's like, okay, you're a big boy, so am I. Let's make this an even fight, and you gotta admire that. Why go after the small guys? It doesn't make you tough. If you're a big guy, go after the big guys. That'll make you tough.
Yeah, well, right now it looks like it's an NFL tush push of the quarterback trying to get that extra yard to get the first down or touchdown, the way that they were all crowded up there. And it looks like we're going to have number 44, Phillips, going to sit for the remaining time of this hockey game.
Which isn't much, as you've just seen on the scoreboard, Simonson. As play continues, the puck is frozen in the mix. Peck's through a little bit of a hit, and that's going to do it. 4-3, the Dawgs over the Terminators, and you got to admire the Terminators' will to try to battle back, and they came close, Simonson.
Yeah, only if they had that get up and go from the beginning and a few better saves from their goaltender at certain times, then they would have had a much better chance.
Indeed, Simonson. Now, normally we go down for a pregame interview, but this time I think Coach has got a little bit of the stomach flu and he's not going to make it. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you and good night from Planet Ice Delta.